The Roman Empire built over 250,000 miles of roads. That's more than the entire United States interstate highway system. And they did it 2,000 years ago with nothing but stone, sweat, and military precision. This is how Rome conquered the world, one road at a time. Picture this. 312 BC, the Roman Senate approves construction of the Via Appia, the first great Roman highway. 132 miles of engineered stone stretching from Rome to Capua. But this wasn't just a road, it was a weapon. Within 600 years, 29 military highways radiated from Rome like spokes on a wheel, connecting 113 provinces across 3 continents. From Britain to the deserts of Iraq, from Germany to North Africa, every corner of the empire was linked by stone. The engineering was insane. Roman roads weren't just paths, they were architectural masterpieces built to last millennia. First, soldiers would survey the route using an instrument called a groma, plotting the straightest line possible. Then they'd excavate a trench, sometimes 5 feet deep. The foundation layer, massive stones, hand-cut and fitted. Next came smaller rocks and gravel, cemented with lime mortar. The surface? Blocks of volcanic lava, limestone or iron ore, cambered in the middle so rainwater would drain off the sides. Some roads were 15 feet wide, enough for 2 chariots to pass at full speed. But here's the genius. These roads gave Rome something no other empire had: speed. A Roman legion could march 20 miles per day on these highways, fully armed and armored. In 9 BC, the future Emperor Tiberius traveled 217 miles in just 24 hours to reach his dying brother. Commanders could calculate exactly how long it would take to move armies. Rome to Cologne, 67 days. Rome to Syria, 124 days, including 2 days at sea. This wasn't just infrastructure, it was operational reach. Rome could respond to threats faster than any enemy could prepare. And it wasn't just military. These roads transformed trade, communication, and culture. Imperial couriers on horseback could cover 75 miles a day, carrying messages and orders across the empire. Every 10 miles there were horse-changing stations called mutationes, where riders could swap exhausted mounts for fresh ones. The roads were patrolled by special army units, the stationari, who protected travelers from bandits and collected tolls. Rest stops, hotels, and way stations lined the major routes. The entire system was maintained by officials called curatores viarum, dedicated to keeping the network operational. The numbers are staggering. At its peak, over 400,000 kilometers of roads, with more than 80,000 kilometers paved in stone. In Gaul alone, 21,000 kilometers of improved roadways. In Britain, 4,000 kilometers cutting through forests and marshes. Every road marked with milestones, cylindrical stone columns standing 5 feet tall, weighing over 2 tons, telling travelers exactly how far they were from Rome. Because all roads, quite literally, led to Rome. This network didn't just move soldiers and goods, it moved ideas, culture, and Roman law to every corner of the known world. It integrated conquered peoples into a single, unified system. It turned a collection of territories into an empire, and the legacy. Many of these roads are still in use today, 2,000 years later. Modern highways in Europe follow the exact routes Roman engineers plotted with their gromas and measuring rods. Rome didn't just build roads. They built the blueprint for how empires control space and time. 250,000 miles of stone that held together the greatest empire the ancient world had ever seen.